Are you ready?
Audio.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
It's gonna be like that all day!
I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but death.
C5. Oh! Wing time. Oh! Yeah. Zone. Let me see your shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got a lighter, what the f you smoking for?
And welcome to Generation X Youth Sports Network, man. I feel like I'm at a college game. Parents support the cowbells, the drums. We about to get turned. Open the kickoff. Suns, Monarchs. Turn up on the field. Big hit. Big collision at the 49-yard line. Suns will set up their offense around the 49-yard line against Monarch. Oceanside Monarch in the red. West Coast 10 and under action. Sun sends a player in motion. Handoff right up the middle. Monarchs are there. Big tackle right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Tackle by number 4 of the Monarchs. Monarch show blitz. And an effective run blitz as they were able to hit the ball carrier in the backfield of the Suns. No gain. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the Suns. Twins to the top and bottom of your screen. Double doubles, quarterback and shotgun. Quarterback back to pass. Rush comes in. He's being pursued. Rolls to his left. Nothing there, and he's going to fight to live another day. He'll tuck that ball in. Didn't like what he saw downfield and takes a sack. Loss of 7. That brings up 4th and really long for the Suns. It's decision time. Punt or go? Double doubles once again, quarterback. Oh, and it's a punt. Punt is up. That gets around to the 30. It's caught at the 30. Comes back the other way, has a little lane. And he'll be tackled like around the 41-yard line. That's where Monarch will set up their offense. Score 0-0, 7 minutes and 3 seconds in the first quarter. 10 and under action. Hand off to the right-hand side. Big hit as he is escorted to the turf very quickly and abruptly. Gain of 2. Gonna bring up around 3rd and 4 for Monarch.
Number 22, Brandon Naomi on the carry.
He'll run a reverse. Still on his feet, has some block. Gets to the outside. Oh, and they're going to call a block on the back on number 3. Flag is down. They may call holding, or depends on how. Yep, and that's what they do. They call holding, so they'll back him up 10 yards. Reversing number 3, has some block, outruns this block here, makes a move to the inside, outside, and that's going to be enough for the first. He gets all those yards back and more. First down, Monarch. Nifty run by number 3 as he was reading his blocks the entire way. Patient runner as he set up most of those blocks, enough to spring them into the open field to move those chains for the Monarchs. Handoff once again, bobbing and weaving. And it looks like we have laundry down. Let's see what the call is.
Hey, AZ, y'all got a courtesy roster? Hey, Z, let me get a courtesy roster to the booth, please.
Let's see what the call. Whatever it is, it looks like it's going to be against Monarch. I see the umpire getting ready to mark the yards back the opposite way. Just waiting for the official call up here in the booth. And that looks close to a 10-yard penalty, so most likely that will be the variety of holding. We didn't get the official call, but can usually tell by how it's marked off. 10 yards is usually holding. So to bring it back, 1st and 20. Clock is running, 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Score 0-0. Player in motion, give it to him on the reverse. He'll cut it inside, make one player miss. He won't make the second player miss as he's gang tackled behind the line of scrimmage, so they'll lose yards there. Forward progress to get him back around to the 40-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and 23 for Monarch. Quarterback back to pass. He'll stand in the pocket. He'll roll to the right. Still looking downfield. Tucks the ball. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for Oceanside. Quarterback back to pass once again, steps up in the pocket, giving chase, stops, throws it to a wide open receiver, and nobody's there. 14 gives him his block, decleats a player, and number 3 scores easily as the quarterback was able to extend the play with his legs, got outside of the pocket, stepped up, saw 2 wide open guys, couldn't miss it, throw it for a beautiful strike downfield. And Oceanside goes up 6-0 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the first quarter. 10 and under action right here on Generation X U Sports Network. Quarterback rolls to the right and just overthrows for the point after. Score 6-0, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in first quarter action. Oceanside over Arizona Suns. onside kick. Hasn't traveled the 10 yards. So they will receive a penalty here. And that's where they'll start the offense. 45-yard line. Arizona Suns set up their offense with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter as they trail Oceanside 0-6.
Here we go. Suns ball, first and 10, 45-yard line.
Handoff right up the middle, gets to original line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Let's see where they spot him. Looks like the ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line. So that'll make it 2nd and 9 for Arizona Suns. Incomplete on the play.
Third and 9 coming up.
Trips to the top of your screen, quarterback and shotgun. He'll roll to his left. And nothing there as he's gang tackled. I'm not sure if that was a design play, but man, I didn't know if he was trying to just get out of the pocket, but there was nothing there as he was hitting the backfield. Suns going backwards here. So it'll bring up 4th and long for the Suns. It's decision time. Will they punt or they're going to go for it on 4th? And timeout on the field. Quarterback draw on 4th and long. I'm not sure that's what they wanted to call on a 4th and long play, but that's going to be turnover on downs. So instead of electing to punt it, Suns elect to call a quarterback draw to the right side on 4th and long, and it'll be turnover on downs. Oceanside, 1st and 10. Marnock comes out on the wishbone offense, double tights, hand off to the fullback to the run. He breaks that. He's still on his feet. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. He's pointing at the end zone, but did he do it too early? No, he didn't. He knew what he was talking about at the 20-yard line. At the 20-yard line, he pointed like, that's me. And that was him. Touchdown, Oceanside. Crease scored 12-0 over the Arizona Suns. Extra point, no good. Score 12-0, 8 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second quarter action. So we'll replay it down. We're just checking out what this flag is going to be. So they'll back them up 5 yards, And they'll get another chance at the point after attempt. And here we go. Quarterback is under center. Wishbone formation once again. Quarterback back to pass. He'll roll to his right. Pump throws, and he'll pay for pumping and faking. And that'll be a quarterback sack. Extra point, no good. Scores 12-0. And that's an onside kick, and he'll be caught and pushed backwards to around the 45-yard line. Quarterback's in shotgun. He'll throw it deep. Ball is up. And it looked like it was almost going to be intercepted by Oceanside. Ball broken up. Incomplete on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Suns as they trail against Oceanside 0-12. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the half. Ball is up. Same play once again. And same result, incomplete 2 times in a row. So, Suns seen something over there that they want. They want to go up top, but not able to capitalize against that Oceanside defense. Now this brings up 4th down. So 4th and long for the Suns. And they've run out of patience, ladies and gentlemen. There's no more trying to run this ball at this Oceanside defense. They want to go up top and go up top now.
Quarterback dropping back. He's looking left.
And screenplay. Misses one play, but won't miss a second as he's hit hard by number 8. And that will do it. 4 down. Turnover on downs. Monarchs 1st and 10. 6 minutes and 9 seconds in the second quarter. Wishbone formation, handoff right up the middle, nothing there. Hit at the line of scrimmage.
Game about 1 or 2 on the play. Second down and about 2.
Now to bring up 2nd and 2. 8-yard gain on that carry for Oceanside. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half. Quarterback on the center. Handoff once again right in the middle.
Inside press it out. Nice big body defender to make the tackle for the Suns. He got enough of that first though. 1st and 10, move the chain.
And that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Number 24, Jaden Woods on the carry.
Quarterback's in shotgun. Player in motion. And they'll do a double reverse there. Number 5 with the carry. He'll slip and slide and get all the way down. He'll fight all the way down to the 1 yard line. Some nifty running. And that's going to be enough for another first. So it will be first and goal for Oceanside. They needed to get down to the 3 yard line for a first. And they are at the 2. So it's first and goal. Wishbone formation once again. This time quarterback sneak. And he'll walk in and increase the score to 18-0. Point after attempt now. Quarterback rolls to the right. He'll throw it, and it's good. Your score now is 20-0, and the running clock has been activated here on the West Coast in Southern California. Oceanside over Arizona Suns, 20-0. First half action, 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the second quarter. And that will be a legal procedure. Ball is out of bounds. Timeout, Suns. Scores 20-0. 24 seconds left in the half. Quarterback back to pass. He has time. Stands in the pocket. Incompleted play. As it looks like the quarterback and receiver was not on the same page. Clock will not stop on an incompleted pass in a game that has the mercy rule activated in it. So that will do it for the last play for this half, ladies and gentlemen. Your score is 20-0. Second half action coming up right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick or squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started.
You ain't never in the city, how the f you niggas active? I be hollering free La Sunny till I'm screaming that shit backwards. How you sliding, ain't nobody dying, that's a Kappa rapper. These lollipop, and I better yet, them boys the rapper. If I call it, it's disaster. Nobody matters. Can't catch my drift, I be swerving right there past it. You sent them boys to crash, oh that's your ass, go get the powder. I rock to make them ends meet, Lanine ain't tryna battle. I pick you.
I want to talk about them Texas and Florida boys. Come check us out. Yeah, check us out, nigga. Yeah.
And that's a live ball. Monarchs able to jump on it at the 50-yard line. And no, it signaled that it will be Arizona ball. So something goes Arizona's way. Coming out in the second half. And they're celebrating. So we'll have an injury timeout. We have a player down. And your score is 20-0. It'll be Arizona Suns football. Hand off right up the middle. Not a lot of room there as the Suns still having a challenge to get something going against this Monarchs defense. Play in motion for the Suns. Hand it off. He'll cut up field. And that's enough to get across the chains and first down for the Suns. Suns trying to get something going against this Oceanside defense. Third quarter action, 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game as they trail 0-20. Quarterback will be in shotgun, two backs in the backfield with him, twins to the bottom of the screen, handoff right in the middle, and he's submarine at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Suns. And this is probably the best field position they had today as they are trying to make something happen after converting that first down. So they'll get the play sent into the huddle. Clock is running, ladies and gentlemen. Twins to the bottom of your screen. Also twins to the top of your screen. Quarterbacks in shotgun. They get an adjustable, or an audible, I should say, from the offensive coordinator. And it looks like we got some motion online. They don't call it as a false start. Ball a snap. Quarterback scans the field. He'll throw. And almost intercepted by the Oceanside player. That's going to bring up an incompletion, 3rd and 9 for the Suns. Clock will not stop for an incompleted pass at this point of the game. So that is 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter. So Suns trying to make something after their special team play. The opening part, or excuse me, the opening kickoff of the second half, they were able to recover an onside kick, set up their offense, and have a first down conversion now facing 3rd and long in Monarchs territory at the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
Players will get set up for the Suns. Taking a lot of time off this clock to set up their offense. Clock's all the way down to 3 minutes now. Triple reverse here, or double reverse. Doesn't fool anybody, but he has some block, but he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. As that was very well read and sniffed out by Oceanside. Way for them to be disciplined when it came to keeping their rush lanes from that reverse action. So timeout on the football field. That's the only thing that will stop the clock. 2 minutes and 48 seconds in this third quarter.
Ain't no more to it. We out. Remember me now? Let's dance. Yeah.
What now? Finna get loose. Huh? Finna get loose.
Incomplete. And so that will be turnover on downs. It will be Oceanside's ball. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter action. Throws a pass to the sideline, complete to number 14. Still on his feet. And it's going to be a foot race, ladies and gentlemen. And he'll be forced out of bounds, I want to say close to around the 24-yard line. But big game for Oceanside. They look to increase their score against this Arizona Suns team.
Robertson Hendricks on the reception. Cruz run on the throw.
Quarterback back to pass. He'll look left. Throws it to the corner. And touchdown number 3 on the reception for Oceanside. And they have put on an offensive clinic. Every way you could think of scoring, they've done it here today. Increases the score 26-0 as we head into the fourth quarter. Oceanside with a commanding lead. And conversion is good. Number 3 is putting on a Randy Moss type of game. Doesn't matter how he's getting it, but he's getting it. He scores 28-0, fourth quarter action here. 10 minutes separate Oceanside from a win here in preseason at the Youth National Championships preseason as we conclude our tour of the country. We've already done the East and the South and the West. Now it's time to drop those national rankings. And oh, that's going to be a fun show coming up in 2 weeks. Onside kick. And that will be a legal procedure. So Arizona Suns will set up their offense in very good field position. As this clock winds down in sunny Southern California. Quarterback rolls right. He'll step up in the pocket, calls his own number, makes one player miss, won't make this one miss. Strong tackle at the 36-yard line. So that'll set him up with about 2nd and 6 for the Suns as the quarterback calls his own number, rolls to the side, extended the play with his legs, and just got as much as he could against that defense. Oceanside defense playing tough all day, not giving up a score, pitching a shutout thus far. Trips receivers for the Suns. Sends a player in motion, get him set up. Sends the tight end to the strong side of the formation. Quarterback's in shotgun. He'll call for it. He'll hand off right up the middle. He has some room. Big back still on his feet, and he's dragging players with him. And he looked very much like Jerome Bettis, the bus, coming through there, rumbling and tumbling and running players over. He'll move the chains for the Suns. 1st and 10. Same formation here. Trips to the bottom of your screen once again. One back next to the quarterback in shotgun. They show blitz. And they tried to run the same play. Nothing much there. Went to the well too many times with that particular play. Guess the offensive coordinator felt good about it. He's like, hey, man, if it worked once again, let me try it again and see if they adjust it. and they did adjust to it. So he'll need to switch it up there if he's looking to get into this end zone before the end of this game. Clock is winding all the way down to 4 minutes and 45 seconds in this contest. Score is 28-0 Oceanside's way. This time it'll be double-doubles, shotgun. One back in the backfield next to the quarterback. He'll look to his left, come back to his right. He'll try to step up in the pocket, and he's nothing there. He swallowed up on a coverage sack. Tried to go through his progressions. Nothing was there, and he had to eat the ball there, and they'll go backwards on that, bringing up 3rd and 15. So that brings you up to a 5-minute mark. And Suns going the opposite way of what they wanted at the end of this game, trying to get at least a pride touchdown to get on the board. So you can imagine Oceanside wants to preserve that shutout, so they're doing anything and everything to keep these guys out of the end zone. Right now their defense is in the cover one. Safety's in the box to stop the run. So they're looking to stop run first and check for pass second. They're substituting some players out. They'll bring a big body out, bring a skill position in. He's not sure it's his play. He's got his hands outstretched like, hey, what am I doing here, coach? So he'll come in at the slot. Not sure if he got to play in. Snap is up. Quarterback will roll right. But, man, he's in trouble. And he's sacked for a major loss. As the quarterback never really had a chance to set his feet. He tried to get outside of the defensive end. But the defensive end set the edge, and there was no getting outside of that defense that goal. So that brings up 4th and forever for the Suns with the clock approaching 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So Suns not going the way that they wanted to go here on this last particular drive. If they were trying to get them some pride points, it's going to take one of those football miracles if they want to keep this drive alive, being about 4th and 35 right here on this 4th down. So let's see if the offensive coordinator has something in his back pocket that he drew up coming in his prep before this game, that he says, if I end up in a 4th and 35 situation, this is the play I'm running. So let's watch it right here, America. Quarterback shotgun, reverse, or handoff, jet sweep. He's still on his feet. Stiff arms a player. Got great yardage, but that won't be enough to convert a first down. Turn over on downs. It will be Oceanside's football.
Time out on the field. Time out on the field.
So Suns call a timeout. Not Suns, excuse me. Monarch calls a timeout as they feel they're getting one of their last possessions of the game. They want to just talk about it. And when we come back, we get ready for closing time right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network.
Ain't no more to it. We out. Remember me now? Let's dance. Yeah.
Quarterback back to pass. He'll throw it across the middle, incomplete. And again, the clock will not stop on an incompleted pass. So 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in this contest. Oceanside setting up their offense with trips receivers far to the left side of the field. And timeout, Suns. Defensive coordinator did not like what he saw there, and he wanted to stop that play before it happened. So 1 minute and 46 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Scores 28-0. Generation X Youth Sports Network. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Trips, receivers to the top of your screen, single receiver to the bottom. Quarterback drops back. He'll throw to the weak side, one-on-one, and just overthrew his would-be receiver. Number 5 is they got what they wanted. They got the safety to sit over the top of the trips of the top of your screen and got one-on-one coverage to the bottom. Number 5 was able to get behind his man-to-man coverage, and it just was a little overthrown, or you would be looking at another touchdown for Oceanside. We're under a minute right now in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. 45 seconds and running. Quarterbacks in shotgun, same formation. Sends a player in motion. Quarterback back to pass. This time he looks the other way. Takes a couple bounces on his feet. Throws deep. And the receiver just looked like he just lost the ball in the sun. And that might do it. Let's just see. With 23 seconds left in this game, let's see how quick they get back to the line of scrimmage. And, no. We wouldn't have been that fortunate. There's another timeout on the football field, ladies and gentlemen. With a 28-0 game. 14 seconds left. We needed that timeout, didn't we? All right, so 14 seconds left in this game. Timeout in the field, as if this game was going to be decided by this play. Our quarterbacks in shotgun, twins receivers to the top and the bottom of your screen. They show blitz. Last play goes up top to number 5 and overthrown, couldn't get him. And that will do it for your game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. 10 and under action, 20-0. Oceanside defeats Arizona Suns here in Southern California.